Well done. We get to like Tuesday nights, Harrogate, Northampton, and now here at Burton.
Yeah, Tuesday nights under the lights is always a good thing. I thought the lads, professional job, got the job done. I thought the second half we got on top of it and we were great. I thought the first half was a little bit stodgy, if you like, and we had a lot of the ball, but we couldn't move it quick enough, or we couldn't create big openings. So a couple of tweaks at half time and a couple of positional tweaks. We thought we could get in a little bit cleaner, and I think the second half it showed. We created some big chances and deserved to win the game.
Was it a tough selection tonight, bearing in mind one or two players desperately needed a rest?
Yeah, it's always tough to get the balance of that right. It's always tough. You want to rest players, but you want to go through. You want to put a team out on the pitch that can be competitive, and you want to give opportunities. I was really pleased with some of the younger players that started today. Frankie, Zane, Eric. Rob Street is a 9. They did well up there. Ivan as well. Coming in for his first start. So I think that's what's great. And we had a solid back four behind it, so we could try and get after the game and give it nothing cheap. And then what you saw is a good strong bench that came on and finished the job off, if you like, when those boys started to get tired.
Great late goal. And good for Ben to score it like that.
Yeah, fantastic goal. He'll dine on that for a while, I think, because it was just a great finish. But we had a couple of big chances. But what a finish that was to win it.
Did you have a feeling that what happened at Bolton on Saturday might have helped at the end, because they'd be thinking we're not going to do that again?
Yeah, I think a different type of game. So I think when we scored in that moment, there's not as long to hold on, is there? So you got 5 minutes. But when we scored, I thought that, the tie was done. I couldn't see them. They pushed ones on. We drop into a 5, and I think they weren't going to create much else after that.
I'm not going to ask who you want in the next round, but it's important that you are in there. You're in the third round, first time in a while,
yeah.
And that's feather in the cap.
Yeah, it's brilliant. The lads will want a big club and away big club and try and get someone like that. For me, let's see if we can go through another round and win another game. But the most important thing, we're in the hat, if you like, and we get into the next round. And also, I think the fans deserve a big trip. Somewhere. It'd be great if we could have a big team somewhere away. One of the top teams, because I think the fans would love a day trip out to in the next round of this cup.
Mansfield Town Saturday, another different challenge, and they scored 4 times at the weekend. They're in form.
They're looking great. They've made a lot of changes. They've brought a lot of new players in. For me, they're a completely different team from last season, and they've started really well. They've got some power on the pitch, but they're coming to our place. It's good to be back at home, and it's good to have our fans ready to go. It's been another tough game. There's no easy game in League One, and we're going to have to be on it. And we need to recover and regen really well over the next few days, and make sure we're ready to go.
Just one strange point, one of the Mansfield goals was scored from the centre circle. Is that going to happen more? Because goalkeepers do seem to be coming further out of the goal.
Yeah, I think with the evolution of the pressing game, the goalkeeper's part of that press. So what's happened over a few years is, because teams are pressing a lot higher, keepers are part of that press to sweep up behind. So what you are seeing is keepers a lot higher. So you probably will see a few more of those things, or people getting through, like Colo today. We get through because the keeper's high. So but a lot of information tells you keep the press stronger if you do that. But you will probably see more goals from range. It was a great goal.
Thank you, Michael, as always.
Thank you.